Now the example of pipeline procurement of the direct material. So this is what business which I was handling in Indonesia. So Indonesia and this was manufacturing of soap noodles. This was the manufacturing of soap noodles. So what they were doing, they put it in the factory to produce the soap noodles, and soap noodles are sold, and all of the soap industry, they procure the soap noodles and they manufacture the soap out of it. In Indonesia, it is where this factory was put it was around the area where there's a lot of palm farming is there. A lot of palm farms are there, and there's a lot of refineries are there which are producing palm oil. Okay, they are producing the palm oil. So what is there, because these vendors are around this factory, so there is a possibility that we can set it up from their refinery. A pipeline can be set it up which can directly give the material, which can directly give the palm oil to us, to this soap noodles. This is also kind of a big refinery. This is called oleochemical business. So it goes with the different treatment processing. It goes this palm oils, and then fatty acids are separated, and from there it produces soap noodles. So what is happening here with this process, where this palm oils from 2-3 different vendors can directly come through the pipeline. Okay, and then it can directly go into this full process. This is my production process. And going through the production process, I would be able to produce the soap noodle. So I'm getting a benefit that I need not to store the palm oil. I need not to pay for the palm oil. It will come, it will store for me for a month or two. Then I am using it. I can get rid of all the process. Okay, so when the pipeline is there, so this palm oil is the one of the major raw material for me. And if I'm getting it through pipeline, what I am reducing it, I am reducing my storage cost. It required big tankers, I need to build it to store it. And different kind of palm oil, I need to put the different tankers. I cannot mix them. So there is a lot of storage cost which I need to build up. That I am saving it. I am saving my inventory cost also. Okay, I'm saving my inventory cost. Generally, you procure the material, you store it. It can be stored with you for 1 month to 1 year, and then you consume it. So that for 1 month to 1 year, you are paying the inventory carrying cost is there. That also I'm reducing it. Third, with the pipeline, it is always there. So I'm reducing my efforts for planning. I don't need to plan for it. It is a major raw material and no planning is required. That is called the lean concepts, lean supply chain concepts. Fourth thing, I'm reducing it efforts to create a purchase requisitions, follow up with the vendors to create the purchase orders. Okay, those procurement efforts and the sourcing efforts also I'm reducing it. So what happened with this? There are the meters for the different materials, for the different pipe lines. There are the meters which is available. Okay, and through that meters, the recordings can be done. And there are all some places there are the digital recordings there which automatically records what is the consumption. Digital meter connected with the level 2 system, it automatically records what is the consumption we have done. So in this process, when the production need to happen, they just open the tap and bring the palm oil which is required. Okay, and then system automatically notes, or the user will be noting down that this 50.5 liter of this palm oil I have used for this production. and then he will directly do the entry, that is his goods issue to production. Goods issue to the production he will do, and this is a part of the bill of material. This palm oil is a part of the bill of material. He will do goods issue to production, and that would be directly issued to the production order. That will go to the production order, will become a cost center for it, or a cost element for it. Goods issue to production, it will do it. Based on this goods issue to production which has been done, you would be having all the recordings that this palm oil has been used in which production, exactly in which production order, right? That kind of things would be there. And then in the we'll be having a invoice settlement transaction to create the invoices. Invoice settlement transaction to create the invoices. To create the invoices. This process can be further simplified, where we can say we can have an agreement with the vendor that we don't need a physical invoice also. Based on the consumption which is happening, we are posting the automatic invoice settlement and we are going ahead with the payment. Okay, the payment would be made maybe once in a month, once in a quarter, or once in a year. Vendor would be doing a reconciliation from his side. From his side, how much of the material has been dispatched and how much payment he has got it. He can do the reconciliation, and the dispute can be handled through the credit memos or debit memos. So even the physical invoice can also be reduced. The physical invoice will also not come into this picture. Okay, so that is a unique example where basically it can be used for your direct raw materials, but those direct raw materials need to be created as a pipeline material rather than creating them as a ROH material type. So in that case, you would be having this process integration also. Now, these things cannot be done if you are doing with the accounts payable. Accounts payable cannot integrate with the production consumptions, right? That things they cannot get it done, and this process cannot be used. But with the pipeline procurement, this process can be used. Okay, are you clear now? What is pipeline procurement? What is this process? How this process is different from the normal procurement process, and how this process is different from the accounts payable process. So we have quickly tried to understand that what consultant need to bring in for differentiator between accounts payable and the pipeline procurement process, and how the pipeline procurement can be used with the integration with PP.